Imagine me being a chain of functions, connections, reactions, and their contiguous effects, linked together to result in a particular outcome. It takes a deliberate effort to visualize your brain from the outside. And then you still don't see your actual brain. You imagine what you think is there, hopefully based on science. But regardless, you don't have any direct access to neural network structures from introspection. My brain is essentially a biological machine that functions like a computer and performs computations at the molecular or neuronal level. My body constantly deals with algorithms. It creates and writes functions every day. My cognitive algorithms run a lot of mental processes such as attention, language use, memory, perception, problem solving, creativity, thinking. All the processes are based and influenced by inputs. Initial inputs are streamed pixels of maximal resolution. High-level inputs are multivariate patterns formed by comparing lower-level inputs. Spatio-temporal range of inputs and selective search across them is extended indefinitely. We speak about data as raw material or building material for artistic research, because data in itself does not have any meaning. To conceptualize it, the analytical skills, the theoretical tools, and interpretational sensitivity are needed in algorithms. My algorithms deal with two spaces. One space becomes the space of representation, and another one the space of meaning. When a topographic map is constructed between two spaces, on the basis of uncorrelated pairs of inputs and outputs, it is found to exhibit a remarkable form. My topographic maps are the ordered projections of a sensory surface like my retina or skin, or an effector system like my musculature, to one or more structures of my central nervous system. Topographic mappings relate similar or nearby inputs to similar outputs. that helps me to execute acting algorithms. Senses to cortex, cortex to my motor system. I use dozens, thousands of algorithms on a daily basis, such as lists, arrays, stacks, search and trees, disjoint sets for my image processing. My sorting algorithm is probably the most commonly used algorithm. It processes gigabytes of visual input. The visual input is always in the form of a video sequence of a defined length. All I see are moving images. Even if I look at a still object or read a text, my visual system shapes the information into a video record and sends it to my brain. In my cognitive algorithm, I start from the sketch, uniquely derive an operation of pattern discovery from the general definition of pattern. Algorithms are conceptual. They represent a set of steps that you take in code to reach a specific goal. Since my specific goal is art, I use a lot of algorithms to reach it. Art is a subject that cannot be defined, since art is both an endless challenge and asymptote. A straight line, continually approaching but never meeting a curve. So my goal is closer and closer, but never could be reached. Here is a moment when I, as an artist, get into the point that I am a self-developer and I have an endless challenge in the form of art. By writing my own invisible scripts and creating algorithms, developing my internal visual system, I became an artwork in progress. All the pieces produced during my life are the side effects of the system processing. The artist is the main piece in this hierarchy. The development and improvement of the piece are infinite. I take an outer input and produce an output, which you take as your input. I encode my works. You decode them.